What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
The teachers and the faculty laugh. They literally call it a conspiracy. Even though it's been admitted, it's a conspiracy. But now I'm taking American history. Here's my book, American History. And as I was looking through it today in class, I came across something that we will be learning about. America in the New World Order. You can see that, I hope. 1970 to the present. They talk about how NAFTA is a big part of the New World Order. The one thing they should talk about is the NAFTA superhighway, but they don't dare mention that in our history books. They also try to promote the already failed war on drugs by saying it promotes extreme violence. And we all know that the war on drugs is a massive failure, but they're trying to drill it into kids' heads that it is being a success.
Meanwhile, he sticks Infowars.com and GCN stickers everywhere, or somebody does in the school. I love it. Fighting that brainwashing camp. Oh, there's one of our bumper stickers. 9/11 was an inside job. That goes out in all our orders. By the way, I want to start a program. If you want free bumper stickers to stick at your school, we'll mail them out to you.
Under punishable school rules, Rule 14 reads, respect yourself and be proud to be a cowboy or cowgirl.
That's the mascot.
We're being forced to be proud to be a cowboy. We must respect and be proud of our school. Be proud of our principal, no matter how fascist he is. Now, what kind of rule is that? No matter what, be proud to be part of that school? They're constantly telling you to respect your authority figures, no matter how they treat you. And no matter what's wrong with your school, it is a rule to be proud to be a cowboy, or you will be punished. Our school has so many cameras inside and outside. They're tracking everything you do, just like a police state. Although we have low violence at my small town school, low theft, and basically no serious crimes. But here's one of the rules. Personal phones with photographic capabilities used as photographic instruments are not allowed in the school building. Persons using these phones in the school as a photographic device will be subject to suspension for a period of time designated by the administration. So you're not allowed to have a camera phone in the school. Personal phones with photographic capabilities are not allowed in the school building. They don't want you to catch them saying something. They don't want to catch you to catch them doing anything. Give us some personal freedom. It starts with synchronizing your day to get you ready for the New World Order. Everything you do is planned out and you have no choice. Then it goes on to banning any photographic devices from entering the school. No freedom of press, no personal phones at all. The final step is brainwashing you with chapters in your history book on the New World Order.
And he was also told, basically that you could have any nonviolent message you wanted on your shirt, but his 9/11 inside job wasn't allowed, so that got censored as well. Let's go ahead and go to Robert. Robert, it's great to have you here with us, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. I appreciate you bringing me on today.
Well, obviously you're using their censorship, their attempted censorship, to wake up and rally the youth there in their Shawshank prison. Tell folks a little bit about yourself and this saga in this indoctrination camp that your parents have you in. So how are you fighting back inside the re-education center?
Yeah, well, I'm a 15-year-old sophomore, and I go to Breckenridge High School, and the school operates with no respect for the Constitution. They literally tell the students that you leave your rights at the door to keep it as a safe learning environment. You're not allowed to bring cameras into the schools, so there is no freedom of the press. You are not allowed free speech, and they can designate whatever they want inappropriate. They can designate whatever T-shirts they want. If they do not like the message, that T-shirt can be censored according to them. And basically, they don't want any alternative theories, and you can be punished for bringing them up. 9/11 truth is a punishable theory in our school. You're not allowed to mention the New World Order. They don't let me talk to recruiters when they come to the school. When I see a Marine recruiter, I can't even get near him without a teacher hassling me, asking me
well,
why
how
I'm
dare you? I
causing
mean, look, you're not
trouble.
allowed to talk to other people in prison. You're there to be indoctrinated and learn how to get on Prozac, Ritalin, or how to go into the military or how to go to prison. It's to institutionalize you. We have their own documents. Tell folks where tell folks where the government re-education camp is located that you attend.
Well, I go to school in Breckenridge, Minnesota. It's a small town in Minnesota, about 3 hours away from the big Twin Cities, and that's why they think they can get away with this unconstitutional indoctrination of the students, this brainwashing, when they know that it's just a perfect opportunity for them to drill the New World Order into our heads.
Well, you need to create a student group. If they refuse to accreditate it, you need to sue them for that. And I would make a huge deal out of it, and I would take that school over through the First Amendment, and I would, create a student union, which is your God-given right, to basically let them know that you do have value and that you do not leave your rights at the door, and that you're not going to be taught that you're a slave or a prisoner.
Absolutely, because schools are really in place. Any person that's thinking creatively knows that schools are really in place to keep you from learning about the real issues. No alternative theories, and when you bring one up, they're just going to go out of their way to shut you up, claim you have no rights.
It seems like I saw noneocons.com years ago. How long have you been involved in the fight against the New World Order?
I've been involved for about a year and a half now. Started off with 9/11 Truth, when I was just your average kid, not involved in any politics, and it wasn't hard for me to see that the lies don't add up, and that the science, it's proven.
What woke you up? I mean, when did you finally wake up?
Okay, I woke up when I was about 14 years old, a young 14-year-old. Now I'm 15 years old, so about a year ago.
I mean, what was the thing that triggered it?
Well, the thing that triggered me waking up was when I was in science class. We watched a video on the physics of 9/11, and I noticed that things don't add up. I researched 9/11, came across films like 9/11 The Road to Tyranny, 9/11 Loose Change.
So wait a minute, they were brainwashing you with the official story?
They were giving us the official conspiracy theory. And
but that's what backfired on them. That's why I love these hit pieces they do on us. That's where we're getting all our converts. I love it.
Exactly. They think they can feed us the propaganda, and then they think that we're not going to do anything about it. And just because we're youth doesn't mean that we're not going to stand up against them. They're the so-called superiors. Well, last time I checked, it was we the people.
Well, see, it's a new religion. They're indoctrinating you. The hating your rights is good. Men in Black ski mask is good. FEMA camps is good. It's all attacking other countries is good. It's all for your safety because the evil terrorist attacked you on 9/11. The PNAC plan all over again. In closing, I want to have you back up in the next few weeks for a full hour. We're really impressed with what you're doing. I commend you. I was going to have you on longer today, but a special guest was in town. But in closing, a lot of schools, they tell young people, do not talk about 9/11. Do not visit Infowars.com. You're saying you get reprimanded similarly if you do at your government training camp?
You get reprimanded? What you're asking is that we get reprimanded?
Specifically, you were saying you're not allowed to talk about 9/11 truth there in the prison. I mean the school.
Yes, exactly. You're not allowed to talk about it, and if you do, they'll give you in-school suspensions where you're sitting in a room the whole entire day without contact. They'll give you detention.
My God.
And when I mentioned free speech last year, this video has almost 100,000 hits. When I've mentioned free speech last year, they called the police into the school, and they detained me for explaining my rights to them. They had the police come in and detain me, and that's where the police state starts in schools.
Oh, my God. Let me do this. Let me set you up this week, because you're still out of school right now, right?
Yes, till January 5th.
So you've been given leave from the camp for a few days. Let me set you up in the next 2 days to come on for a full hour because I wasn't aware it was this bad. I've seen, well, there was another case of youth getting in trouble in Austin schools for even mentioning 9/11 truth, and then they threatened to take them to jail and then actually suspended one young man. So, I mean, they call the cops on you for this now, huh? Boy, I tell you.
Detain me. Don't read me my rights. Nothing.
Has that backfired on them, though, with the other youth now wanting to know what all the hubbub's about?
Oh, yeah. We hand out all these 9/11 stickers. Everyone puts them on their lockers. Everyone goes around talking about it. Nobody submits to their tyranny anymore.
Oh, excellent. It's blowing up in the tyrants' faces. America is defending liberty. The republic is being defended by our young people.